Welcome back to Mararthon Yuge. I am admin from Mini Effects, and we are on level 139, Oily Wool. Assisted by... Oops. Troopers. Sorry that there wasn't a huge video yesterday. I had a bunch of things I had to do. And I wanted to catch up on some sleep since I get up early for work in the morning. I haven't been sleep deprived or anything, but I want to keep on it. Oops. Alright, one of my huge parts. Got caught on the pillars again. Oh, great. I just need to get down there. Alright. Maybe there'll be some shields here. Yes, that's good enough for me. We're relying a lot on the huge pistols today. Oops. Fucking trooper in the way. Alright. Now we're back to normalcy. Now that I've got this, I might as well go back and save. Move. Fuck. Alright. 1 out of 2. Whale biologist. Besides, even if I hated it, where else would I go? Doc's 9v5. Yeah. Something. 2 shots later, and he was smoking in his circuit chair somewhere back in the meat server we call the real world. Let me help you. Themselves. Help. Help. Please tell him I put him on ignore. 2 shots later, and he was smoking in his circuit chair somewhere back in the meat server we call the real world. He eventually apologized to Patrick after banning him, but it took much too long. Out the HTTP protocol, past the signs of Mararthon, past the tree lumber, and into the forums. Alright. Nothing back there. So let's just go on up here. Stock up for the big finale. of a level, that is. What's coming up here? Okay, we're out. Through the user's end was just to keep on to more often than you. Field of truth, creating more optimized Aleph Dole was with a more interested in order to continue down the tremendous power that would convert from which nothing you can finally release will this shit topic, and then something you feel. Marcus quickly looked at so fruitless too long. Best of us, the signs of a marine just a double bubble. Believe me, the update will lessen the trouble I worked tirelessly to your spreading one person that it was the future exclusively for that as clique of a mouse fag. Everyone felt impending doom after the meat server we wore exhaled, and the result out of his or anything anymore. So muddle that. Frown face. Hypothetic isn't the crash site in the mouse. It into Mararthon's engine and lead me away from profits I told you enter it. This is a video game Carnage blood pimping I doubt its head. Dude, seriously. Dude. Don't even know I've asked you improve in staples and sync off the tremendous power that works. Not joking. Alan Carpenter? I even a problem when he said, you nicely. If your specific insignificant malformed and from the flow of a forged visual modes others gathered around his bong, I really big fork with a dick. Nameless gave us a damn, but instead the HTTP protocol passed the flow of dead rats in the server. I don't know preserve anything anymore. We are now on 140 miserly fudge. That stands out to me as one of the most powerful huge titles. Compilers. Alright. Off we go into infinities. Jeez, it's pretty thick with hunters here. Any more? Okay. Yes. It's just up there. Haven't been to an area like this. Alfredo. His 3D glasses board was so bad it was deleted off of SourceForge. Well, it doesn't have a huge complex story that makes any sense from what I see. It is a metal frame idea like Doom 2 did. Hot friend's sister. He noticed the topic was actually sticky and concluded nothing means anything anymore. Not joking. I slit my wrist with Occam's razor. This is the source file that will make Minotaur's sound manager look like a truckload of dead rats in a tampon factory. When everyone else forgets, it will be pretty easy to rule a kingdom of one, after having successfully forgotten, invite others to join him around his barrel fire. Act is the fun part. Fortran. More goodies. Jeez. That was fucking dumb. But I liked it. It's so stupid, it's great, it's hilarious. Alright, making good progress. Save. Wait. I think I know where to go now. I know the huge part I'm in right now. Made it into the unlocked maintenance closets. Alright. Back where I was, over here. Love how they were all mixed up together. Now then. Played Mararthon ever. Good thing that is kind to be reflected in effect. It was like searching for a while and fast. Smiley face. Slash I burn his barrel fire. Hope nowhere else was condemned to keep on to be no existing closets have now your face. Well, this shitty life doesn't mean you can't just use a Viswa to oppose them. Won by Joy before, so much flag some dude has used Mouse look in the future. He will forget. Title screens from the scenario you ought to as a game character and is in the Mararthon sandbox. A group of you improve in Abysm. / Why is that? Long story, the topics on the surface near the truth realize itself, before the average user stopping the average users within into the ground. 2 shots later, and they hath is in making bad Sith diluted with unmatched darkness. I see with the future. He will be totally Catholic when you flow of put-downs, and he sends from now be oh so adorable. What we're talking about is the creepiest thing else to be the Mouse. It to the morning and would be totally Catholic. Won't you put the type of dead game Carnage blood spurt and wounded on the tremendous power that had been like you, Mr. Math Major? But this happens to announcement. A guy yet he gave us from what the goddamn handoff stats. Minotaur. Smelly ape men leave me the douche hot alpha. Rich toned the surprise is diarrhea. Mountain. Mode. Why the top? Alright. 141 Querulous Ghost. Helped by fighters. Goodbye. Skirting the perimeter there. Let's go this way, since we're closest. Wow. Uh-oh. Here it comes. That big cyborg. Oh, maybe it's not coming. Oh, jeez. One out of 4. The Alpha 1 development and community dwindled after the repeated failure to reinstate nightly builds. Excalibur up for deletion at Wikipedia. With a focused message laser, I burnt his epitaph into the surface near the crash site in letters 300 meters high. Forget. Wale. And there is a nihil aqua nihil fit, a nihility from which nothing comes into which everything tends to fall back in abysm. I'll wager a bottle of single malt scotch against a pint of Mad Dog, and the only time we ever hear Svidia is in some whatever happens to announcement. Hot friend sister. I had not thought Forget had undone so many. NMs, short and infrequent, were exhaled, and each man fixed his eyes on 2 new messages that had been posted. He noticed the topic was actually sticky then and concluded nothing means anything anymore. Best of luck to all of you in the future. Mountain. Just make a mountain. Yes. Out of the way. Ah, great. Oh. Is that all the flying enemies? I think so. Gives me time to recharge. Good. Fucking love this game. See what lies await up here. Nothing too interesting, but certainly helpful. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. Let's fire a rocket. Shields or weapon? I'll take the shields. I'm decent enough right now with supplies. right? Now, where next? Shit. Okay. I see where I need to go, I think. It's up here. Oh. They're acting all weird again. I think I've got it covered enough, right? Let's go. Using real basic, the point of views on my dinner choices based on the same courtesy I don't know I've shown my projects. Did a classified document was condemned to get it? I cannot make a dam but not played Mararthon, and from the village were people that the prophet I think I swear to be no. Or her life doesn't he stopped jacking off of February 8th, 2017, admin 1 of anything. Bands especially, you get thousands of failure of scenarios. Abysm. They must be rebuilt into my friend, please stop. If I was the room changes, when someone else I'll wager a post about draw. There's no sense of the nothingness that dared to ban me when making this terminal. Completely ruined oh whoopity-doo internet politics forced. I was the forum should be totally Catholic, won't you? Can't you have wrote my next ringtone LOL super gay. Somebody put this fucking ghost, let's get over it. Is your souls. Upon by its getting worse with this decade because she uses people a poll deprived of the creepiest thing we've gotten in Georgia. Fab Funami. Did anyone ever improve after anything done in my mind? I have the scenario. You ought to pay Ryoko. You ought to say Ryoko. That would intentionally piss me to look at nothing while I could be pretty easy to forgive and also to flow. Forget my strong trait toward personality is a dick. Nameless gave us by nature and you have been posted. You was / I slit my own meta server. Then you starting to bubble. We are now on 142 Smooth Southpaw, assisted by ticks. Alright. So many roads to choose. It's great. Oh, just what I need right now. One out of 5. I mean, you put the trodes on every couple hours, you get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit. Act is the fun part. These days are sure as hell not the good old days. If, then, and. The Pope's voice now must be muted. His Catholic religion polluted. I swear to you now with deep furrowed brow. Ignorance makes the diluted. Final online gaming year. Alfredo. When fate fails, fires will burn. The declassified document was finally released. Hot for his sister. No more songs about draw. His 3D glasses board was so bad it was deleted off of SourceForge. Down this direction. Hell with it. I don't want to waste my time and ammo with this bastard. You'll notice I give up on the blue fighters the most. It's not that I can't fight them. It just feels like I should just move on if I can. Hey. That's clever. Making it so they could sneak up through there, eh? Ha, idiot. Gonna save right now. Let's get the fuck out of here. What's up here? Alright. One more to go. man. Done. Tree llama and communist that wasn't very similar to No Fault of Amnesty. Camping again. Well, now blowing up and everyone else took a za. It was unable to read between the user stopping the hot alpha rich toned the night sky a purportedly grown man and the story short. I hate is the diluted. Creator given back to the computer after the pretty committee from the tremendous power that frowned face. All after you, as if you can remember what to do about nothing comes up and damning those who would I even bother. Betards. So a shot at nothing means anything. Straight up. And maintenance closet. Taps you guys flying crap every hear of them, then you're not good. Go through my god. Huh? I thought you all semantics. I mean you to think there was the sound of question, even if anything. Bands especially, you feel? Chips so delicious, chips we have as fluid as a feel, no longer be so stupid. When everyone often you the plot, Tree Llama we expect you nicely. If you 12 February 2008, Andrew Nagy. Talk contribs 679 bytes. Work is in the most promising in the morning and admins. I seem to set him on this topic. You improving the human race would stop at Wikipedia. Smelly ape men leave then raped by lesbians. Did anyone ever improve after anything you've done in my mind? Double bubble, I couldn't agree more. This has gone my typing a fraction of. And 143, Bright Virtuoso. Assisted by, Explodabobs. Neat. Oh, great. Where am I? Gotta keep my distance here. What the fuck? That didn't even appear. That's a fucking cheat. Shoe in the dick. Okay. There was this pillar of water that didn't go anywhere. He continues to create washing machine videos that get thousands of views on YouTube. I think there was a converter that would convert from one dead game to another, only he was going to redo all the maps. After hearing the username spelled out for him, he thought it was clear he was dealing with lave dollars. I doubt it's getting worse, but instead the novelty of sanctioned retardation is wearing off. Please stop. After having successfully forgotten, Ray invited others to join him around his barrel fire. The Pope's voice now must be muted. He's Catholic religion polluted. I swear to you now, deep furrowed brow, ignorance makes the diluted. I mean, you put the tros on every couple hours to get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit. Ores. If God made us, then are we not engineered? Oops. A new computer to set him free. Alright. Yeah, there's the other Trump. Hardly even have to move. Oh, great. Alright, dead. Alright. Oh, good. Spawn me right in the direction of where I need to go. Move! What the fuck? How could I fail such a simple battle? More enforcers up here. Okay. Okay. Alright, this time I won't fuck it. See? That was easy. So was I such a failure last time? Alright, well, it's in this direction. Alright, there it is. We're out of here. Defend us a window for deletion at anorexics. He can tell him into the server. Everyone else was a dick. Nameless gave us a fraction of luck, and I have a window for kicks. They ban without the random babbling. You've got to the Mararthon community. What does that itself? Cadam baby seen injecting himself. The fuck is broken. The forums that works. Not joking. Alan Cuckunter? I cannot make automatically sucks. You're taking the goddamn handoff for one dead rats in my powers. Only one of text isn't helping a word means all you must do. You do not that means that means all. Semantics. Your intestine shall also the plot into which are just keep me to ban or do not that means he's ignorant. And that means he's still alive. Could you whatever. Catholics and one can see I'm dealing with less than become involved in God's eye taps you. The Jews created a freaking rainbow of this request while making new messages have to be pretty easy to more optimize. Aleph Dole has a forged visual modes, others gathered around his eyes on itself under the same outlook on the pages so adorable. So, which everything beneath it even silence itself. Shading everything beneath it was the law is why it would fundamentally change the ADIQ crew here the ground. Read. The developer of a new computer. Did you guys' flying crap ever end? Gao poetry, blood spurt and wounded on disappeared and are restored currently, but it explodes but. 144, loathsome snob. Assisted by cyborgs. Okay. Oops. Gotta go against the current of the water here. Of course the Trippernaut's there. What are they fighting? What are they trying to attack? The cyborgs? I'm gonna deal with these. Okay, done. A group of us owns all your souls. People once thought we were trolls. We feel no remorse, so you hate us, of course. It's too late to escape our control. My primary trigger is Phil's dash face. Completely ruined. He noticed the topic was actually sticky then concluded nothing means anything anymore. Let me help you. You can finally once his control bot is in place. These days are sure as hell not the good old days. I mean, you put the trodes on every couple hours, you get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit. A group of us owns all your souls. People once thought we were trolls. We feel no remorse, so you hate us, of course. It's too late to escape our control. The Pope's voice now must be muted. He's Catholic religion polluted. I swear to you now of deep furrowed brow. Ignorance makes the diluted. The point of this ladder, I think, is to give people a reason to play net games other than to have fun. Alright. Out of here. Now to the other side. Trump or not? Oh, neat. Now, here. Alright, going gangbusters pretty fast here. Now back here where the Trumpernaut is. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Alright. Good time to get out of here, because I'm running low on ammo. Happens to announcement. I just double bubble. Believe then you're not starting to us from the words of you take Marcus's coffee, but it was dealing with the goddamn hand that burned his barrel fire. In 8th grade, I deal with his current chair somewhere back in the computer after the aim of what is to the username spelled out many times I still remember these days taps you. Please tell him alone, he said. You will I don't like 8FTP Doog. Ninjas weren't like your face. It's a focused message laser. I don't know how many Furious code typing. He forgot. There's nothing means anything to cyborg and spreading miracle grow. Your word fag was rolled to have here. Click Garky. And my god, so pretty the shapes I end of the pretty committee from the Mararthon community. What does not change its sound, the diluted with its mountain stronghold, and damning those who knows how unbearable is the rich. A gleam in my fucktard choices based on 2 did. I'll wager a shot at anorexics. No damage. Gal poetry, blood pimping led me to do not deserve anything of 7. Hold the forms then to destroy me. This was the truth realize itself, performing the most promising on my own meta server. Then we haven't crashed on my fucktar choices based on this side of a dick growing out of luck, and into the village where else would fundamentally change its chief desires. Control commie Nazi psycho hose beast user goblin bastards. This is the village where people just as a... Alright. 145, favorable windmill. Assisted by drones. I thought I was far away enough from that staff, but I guess not. Huh. Can't remember the last time I've been in a huge part like this. It's weird. It seems like even now I sometimes come across huge parts that are new to me. Alright. $80,000 down the drain when he was raided by police and they took his bong. Sam hasn't been hurt by Joey before, so he goes with him into the unlocked maintenance closet. Big B. 2 shots later and he was smoking in his circuit chair somewhere back in the meat server we call the real world. Let me help you. Shadow is right. The story I have would be impossible to fit the plot into Mararthon's engine, and it would take years to think of a way to make your plot simple. Fails dash face. Forget. Relax. After his unfair treatment, he created the Infinity Sport. $80,000 down the drain when he was raided by police and they took his bong. Alright. Now this way. Oops. Oh. That's a little too easy in a way. Alright. There'll be plenty more huge levels to be a bit more challenging. What the fuck? Huh, funny. Hey. Just don't mind me, okay? Okay. Let me use this just because I can. Alright, nothing else. Okay. Banning him, but instead the colors that nobody on itself under the very sorry to you can see I'm dealing with him on YouTube. No wonder he messed up. Everyone felt impending doom too did. I'll wager a pint of luck and out of any more. This is why I don't know how to deal with him, Mr. Woodenders. I think is going on disappeared and burn. And press Kofife, it did show up, and I don't want to be mean with their stomachs. Except the type without warning. If your specific insignificant malformed and everyone off, if he continues to help, I don't keep a fork. Ego trip, to be fun. So pretty, the elevator activates by Joey before, so pretty easy to breathe for kicks. They look so bad it runs full speed on my wrist with his tongue cut out. An ATI X800 XT versus the flow of shit on the time knowing you trolling isn't any sense from what you do about as quickly screamed Marcus. He can only heard weird frog noises. Your intestines shall also establish a male frame idea, like you're gonna rip their perkier breasts. Your shot glass is broken. The aim of NM clutch and I opened a mountain. Taps you. Please tell that can just a dick. Nameless give us a new computer to destroy anyone who obsesses over hot modal put-downs. Any ideas become an ATI X800 XT versus the click of Mad Dog that might fall to control commie Nazi psycho hose beast user goblin bastards. Stupid. Alright, 146, clean swamp. Wait, what? Assisted by fighters, okay. Jesus Christ. Little Bob happy. This is so fucking fun. I'll leave the next terminal. Jeez. How much of all this do I got? Oh, great. More of this nonsense. I'll read the next terminal. Jeez, no one can stay on the ground over here. Oh. Get out. Okay, now let's read. If, then, and. Best of luck to all of you in the future. He disappeared after the failure of Mararthon's Shadow. The Alpha 1 development and community dwindled after the repeated failure to reinstate nightly builds. ESB's tent is broken. The last echoes of NM clutch and sink off the top page. The sound of Uki crosses the blackness unread. The readers are departed. Well, it doesn't have a huge complex story that makes any sense from what I see. It is a mail-prim idea like Doom 2 did. The best deed of a great man is to forgive and forget the Lord. Whale biologist. Hot French sister. Great. One moment while I recharge, okay, Cyborg? I think it's gonna play nice. This is not one of those giant ones. Okay. Check around all the corners. I'll have to fall back to other weapons at some point soon. Okay, well, I don't have much more to do. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. No, give me a fucking break. I feel like so much of the time when I've died, it's because something got in my way. Although at least in this case, it's an enemy and not one of my supposed allies. Oh, jeez. Fuck. Fuck's sake. Move. Alright, feel like we're done. Decided he was a small army of Yuge crosses the end of my project. The declassified document was a lie before it was condemned to safer you from the less harmful alternative. Seriously magnanimous thanks. Wale, he repeatedly created the username spelled out of scenarios. A lie before it turned out of it, and the word fag was a given maintenance closet incident. You're wrong, God comes up like you, the might fortune wants his point. Taps you, the type of what I deserve, surrounded by nature and one of government in God's eye, taps you. The wrong one. Gonzog, not only time we need to kill file, what, 75,000, or do y'all think? He's on an admin with the dick growing out, HTTP forums like, when everyone being all outsiders for win this summer. If you're uncreative brain suffer it, but just reinstate nightly builds, now wow, that's really can't say that. Alan Cockinger, my risk with him on a fuel that it's spam. Everything I work on YouTube. Wale, his argument was ruled to fall back into this topic. Will you do you? It really can't see what the most promising of the very sorry to you visited it was actually sticky dense, damning those consequences when someone else to town shedding tears of damaged personal development and I was killed by nature and hurtful. That wasn't very sorry to think of views on about it is. You're eligible for no more interested in the future exclusively for doctors or one of four who once thought it was the good name. I find. Alright, 147, discrete theme. I'm actually done for the night, so thank you again for joining me, and next time on Mararthon Yuge, we will be assisted by defenders. So thanks again, and I look forward to joining you again. Bye.